Welcome to another FETCH.AI update. Today I'm on the monthly chart just so I can show you where we are at currently in the cycle, at least in my opinion. So I believe we topped in the third wave here, and I don't know if the fourth wave is in, but by the looks of it, we got a huge bounce to the upside after putting in this low, so maybe it's in, but I cannot confirm it right now. I still need a break above this level at $3.43 to confirm that it's actually in. But I want to compare what happened in the previous cycle in the third wave and fourth wave to what's happening right now. So as you can see, in the previous cycle, after we finished the third wave, we went down about 83%. In this cycle, however, we only went down 69%, which means, this cycle is a bit stronger than the previous cycle. So what's next for FETCH.AI? Well, obviously, next is the fifth wave. As you can see, in the previous cycle, the fifth wave took like 4 months, and then we got a bear market. Now, do I think that's going to happen again? Well, I'm not sure, because that would mean FETCH.AI would be topping around, let's say, December of this year. So does that mean the bear market will end in December of this year for FETCH.AI? Again, I don't know, because I predicted that Bitcoin will go to like 300k by October of 2025. So even though the fifth wave of FETCH.AI will most likely end right here, I do believe that yes, we will get a sharp correction, but maybe we'll do something else after that. So I don't expect the chart to absolutely die after hitting this fifth wave. Maybe we'll get an ABC down, and then maybe we'll start something else, like I said. I don't see FETCH.AI going down too much during the bull market when Bitcoin will be at like 200 to 300k. That's just not how crypto markets work. So I was thinking that maybe, just maybe, this is not actually the fourth wave correction right here, and maybe we are still in the third wave, and the third wave will actually top around here before we get a fourth and a fifth wave to end the cycle by October of 2025, which would go well with my Bitcoin prediction. So, it is something that you need to think about, because you cannot expect an altcoin to go down during the bull market. That's just not how it works. And Elliott wave can be used to predict tops and lows, but it might also be wrong. What if this right here is actually only the first wave and this is the second wave? From what we have seen on other altcoins, most altcoins just finished their second wave. So what if this is just the second wave right here, and we are still to get a third wave to the upside, and then a fourth and a fifth to finish the cycle? Because if you look at this, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Because if you look at this structure right here, it is a 5-wave move to the upside. So it could mean that this is only the first wave. Me personally, I think the first wave topped here, because you cannot go up 1000% and not say that maybe the first wave has stopped. And so the first wave, in my opinion, could have stopped right here, and this should be the second wave, which leaves us with the third wave. So do I believe it topped here? Well, we went down 70%, but these drops are actually kind of normal during bull markets. So maybe, just maybe, we are still in the third wave. And even if we are not, then let's just say we bottomed in the fourth wave right here, and we are yet to get a fifth wave. That fifth wave should at least put us at the $5.86 level. Judging by what happened in the past, I don't see why we could not go up at another 500% from the fourth wave low right here, considering we were up 6,800% from the bear market low. So let's say what happened in the previous cycle will repeat itself. How would that look like? Well, in the previous cycle, from the fourth wave low, we went up 700% in 3 months. And from this low right here, that would put us at $8.33 by October of 2024. So watch this chart very closely, because if we do get a fifth wave now, and if we do bounce to the upside like crazy, then maybe the cycle will repeat itself and maybe we'll actually get a bear market for this coin during the actual bull market. I mean, that does not happen often. I don't think I have ever seen that happen, but you can never be sure of what will happen. I mean, this coin pretty much went up 1000% when other altcoins were close to bottoming. So maybe it is something that you need to think about. Maybe it will top way sooner than the other coins. Again, this is not financial advice, you should do your own research. But yeah, let's also take a look at the RSI. So the RSI is somehow still below the yellow line on the monthly chart. And in my opinion, it needs to close above it to prove that something more bullish is going on. Because yeah, I mean, we went up, let's actually go on the daily for this. We went up 41% from this low right here, at least as of today. And you'll most likely see this video in 24 hours. So yeah, we did go up, but it wasn't a major move to the upside. And to go over, I mean, we are not even overbought on the daily, and we went up 41%. So to go overbought on the daily, we would need at least a 100% in my opinion. And that would put us at around $2.18. And that would be above the bull market support band. And let's say we go to the overbought territory on the daily. Do I think we'll drop after that? Well, I don't think so, because if we are still in the third wave, then this will most likely be very, very impulsive, which means the RSI could look something like this right here. So we could get something like this again. I also want to talk about what's happening right now. So yeah, we did go up 41%, but that's not a lot compared to some other altcoins. For example, ICP already went up 77%, which is a lot more than 41%. So yeah, there are some stronger altcoins out there, but that does not mean that this chart is bullish. It just means it's lagging, and it will most likely catch up to the other altcoins in a few days or weeks. But yeah, right now, I mean, I expect this first wave move to the upside of the main third wave to end right here. And this first wave move to the upside also needs a 5-wave move to the upside. And right now, I believe we are in the first wave of that move, and we are yet to see a second wave correction. So yeah, I mean, you can expect a correction, but I don't think we'll get a second wave correction right now, but I do have a support zone for it in case we do get it. And why do I think we will not get one right now? Well, the daily RSI is not close to being overbought. The weekly RSI is still below the yellow line, as well as the monthly RSI. So I don't see why it would drop. I see this chart going up a lot more before getting a second wave correction. Maybe to this level right here, maybe we will test the bull market support band, but right now, I mean, the RSI is not really looking that interesting. I mean, we went to the oversold territory right here, and it did not really do much. Also, for those saying that comparing this cycle to the previous cycle is not fair, well, I think it is, because if you look at what happened in the previous cycle, after we got the pandemic, which was the bear market low, we went into the first wave. And right now in this cycle, after we hit the bear market low, again, we went in the first wave, which was impulsive. If we look how much we went up in the first wave in the previous cycle, we went up 2,500%. In this cycle, we went up 1,000%. And in the previous cycle, when we went into a second wave correction, we went down 81%. This cycle, we went down 72%. And I've already compared the third wave, but let's do it again. So we went up 2,500% here, and we were up about 2,000% in this cycle's third wave. So I mean, yeah, this third wave, if it were to copy what happened in the previous third wave, it could overextend, and 2,500% would put it at just our 3.618 trend-based Fibonacci extension at $4.60, which is actually my bullish top prediction. If we do get there in a third wave, and we somehow overextend even though we went down 70% here, then I do expect the fifth wave to actually hit the $8 to $10 level. Now, I also have to mention that the first wave in the previous cycle was way stronger than what we had in this cycle. So why is that? Well, I think it's because of the pandemic. So, like I said in my previous videos, I do not really want to take the pandemic as the bear market low because I don't think that's fair. So what is the bear market low? Well, I believe the real bear market low is this level right here. And if we look at it this way, the first wave only went up 500%. I mean, that's still good, but and in this cycle it went up 1000%. Now, of course, you can take this as the low and say that, this cycle is underperforming right now. But you also have to think that, maybe the pandemic played a role in why it went up so much. Because don't forget, from this high right here to the pandemic low, we went down 98.6%. So of course we had this sharp bounce to the upside. So you know what? Let's say in this cycle we will top at around $8. Where would that put us in the bear market? Well, in the previous bear market we went down about 96%, and that took us around 420 days. If we do go down another, let's say we don't go down 96% because I don't think we'll go down that much. Let's say we go down about 87%, something like that. If we do that, then I expect the price to go back to the $1 level, maybe a bit lower, maybe a bit higher, somewhere around that region, before going in another cycle. But yeah, there are a bunch of theories that you can think about, and maybe this cycle will end sooner than the other cycles. You just have to keep a closer eye on this chart. And until I don't see a bounce to the upside, I cannot confirm anything. Anyways, that's pretty much all I have for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please check out my Patreon, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.